What makes a winner a winner? What makes a loser a loser? If you have this doubt, don't worry, I got you, I think. What are the differences between a person who wins and a person who loses? Is it as big as you might think? And is it even worth to work hard to understand how to win? Well, let's see. Today, I'm listing 6 differences between winners and losers that, well, you just need to watch it.
So the amount of people who win, no matter if you're in sports or business, has been object of study by scientists for a long time now. And one of the things they found out is that everyone can win. Everyone can achieve great things. You just need a few tweaks on the way that you approach things in your life. But already, did you hear what I said? I said that everyone can be a winner. Everyone can achieve great things. Okay? There's no such thing as born with a gift.
Let's just get straight into it. The first difference between a winner, which is a person who gets there no matter what, and a loser, which is a person who, contrary to general opinion, never gets there, will be ownership.
Fuck, I'm late. So as you might be aware, I'm not talking about ownership of companies here. I'm talking about ownership as taking responsibility of every single act that you take, and even more, every single act that you don't take. Do you know Jocko Willink? Jocko is a former Navy SEAL, and he talks about how important it is for us to win the battle against the comfort of our own bed so that we can get up early in the morning and get shit done. So Jocko says that leaders must own everything around them, and if you want to win, it's the exact same thing. So yeah, ownership is definitely the first step towards long-term success and winning.
Most people simply try to blame everything just so that they don't have to be held responsible for their actions.
I didn't do that.
I didn't say that.
But what did I do wrong, boss? But that's how Bill told me to do it. Yes. Oh, he didn't. Oh, so it's because it was a bit too loud when he was talking. That was why. It's not really my fault. He should have spoken louder. That's what happened. How can you blame me for that? I'm what? I'm hired. Oh. I'm spending a little bit of time on this one because in my opinion, ownership is a great trigger for you to develop the other differences. You absolutely need to be the owner of the things that you have said and done. If someone sees that something is wrong, they have to know that they can count on you to make those things right. No matter if you work in a company, on sports, or whatever, I don't know, it doesn't matter.
The words winner and champion are usually just used in sports, not when a person is successful in other areas of their life. But the best thing about being an entrepreneur, which is just a life example, compared to playing sports, is that you have time to develop yourself and become a champion, no matter how old you are today. Even if you were a complete loser 5 years ago. They don't get this chance in sports. In sports, you have a very, very small window to make yourself the best. So you either are the best or you're not.
So these are the good news for all of us. Regardless if you're an entrepreneur trying to make your company happen or if you work for a company, let me tell you this. Look, in life, we all have time to improve ourselves. So regardless of where you think you're at, you're always going to have time to improve yourself and become a winner. Or, maybe just time to become a better person. The world could use that as well. So, when you leave high school or you leave university and then you say, thank God I don't have to sit and learn anything ever again. Wrong mindset. A winner is always trying to learn new things. Always. There's no such thing where a winner comes and says, is that for me? Why is that? Dude, I know everything about this book. I could have written this and way better. I could have done a way better job than this. Okay, I don't need this. Get it?
Being eager to learn and improve is another important difference between winners and losers. I mean, who am I kidding? They all are. This is just another one of them. A winner's mindset is confident and humble at the same time. It is confident because, we need to be confident within ourselves. We need to think that we're good and that we have the potential. But we need to be humble to a point where we know that we're not more special than anyone else. We just need to work harder and improve a little bit every single day, consistently.
And it's a very fine balance that you have between these two traits. That's exactly why a lot of people think that winners or champions are cocky. They might be cocky on your own terms, but in a winner's head, they need to be like that so that they can trust their full potential. Always be learning, okay? I feel for saying that to you, but you're probably not that smart. All right? Okay. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be saying that. Don't get mad at me, okay? I'll give you the solution for it. In fact, that's number 3 actually. Fuck. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Productivity.
The third difference between winners and losers is that they focus on solutions, not on problems. Take a look at this example. Let's say you have a business, and if a problem happens, like you're missing stock to sell because you're having problems with shipping, are you gonna focus on the actual problem? Are you gonna call people to complain? Well, maybe later, but right now, you just need to focus your time on solving the problem. Exactly.
So a winner's mindset is gonna be the exact same thing. Look, if something bad happened, it happened. Unfortunately, it was not supposed to, but it did. But your energy needs to be focused at the solution of the problem, not in finding a person to blame. What happened? They did what? Who did? Nah, look, no, I don't want to solve the problem, okay? Do you understand? Fuck the client. Find the person that is guilty for it, because I feel like finding someone today. We got to a point where you probably feel like you have all those traits and then you feel like a fucking winner, or you're feeling like total garbage. But let me tell you something. The good thing about life is that you have time to improve. You have time to change your thinking. You have time to acquire any of these qualities. It's not like sports. In sports, if you're like 20 or 18 or even younger and you don't have it and you're not good enough, that's it. Find something else to do, because you're not gonna make it. In life, no matter how old you are, you can always change your thinking. It's all up to you.
Yeah, I mean, you can always change your thinking for sure, but you need discipline. A winner will always need discipline. It just makes sense. I honestly think this one is a no-brainer. You need discipline to leave bed early in the morning. You need to have the discipline to control your cravings, and you're gonna need discipline to fail so many times and still keep going, hoping that next time it will be different.
So everyone knows how important discipline is. I think that's a very easy one. So what's next? Yes, as I said before, failing so many times and not being afraid to fail again. This one seems very much like a no-brainer for me, but for some reason, for other people, the general idea is that if you fail, you will never win. Like failing is how you learn. Failing is how you access what is wrong, correct it, go and do it again. The more you fail at something, the bigger your chances are to succeed on the next time. Okay? I really don't understand why people think that failing is such a bad thing. So you know what? If you think like that, change your thinking right now. I shouldn't be like that. I'm sorry. I was just joking.
It's really hard for me to decide on which one of these differences between a winner and a loser is gonna act like a top priority among all the other ones. But if I really had to choose, this would definitely be the one. You need to fail in order to succeed. There is no other option. You need to make mistakes. Every athlete, entrepreneur, or whoever person that has succeeded is gonna tell you the exact same thing. Period. So go there, do it, fail at it, and then go and do it again.
And finally, the 6th difference is you work through the hard times. Winners work through the hard times. And in my opinion, this is the barrier between people who make it and people who don't. It's not about being smart. It's not about having money. It's about knowing that when you get through a barrier, when you have a challenge in your life, working through that is going to be the solution to get to the next step. People who succeed understand that hard times don't last forever. So as long as you're learning and applying what you're learning, you're going to grow, and the tides are eventually going to change. People who fail at their journey, no matter what you do, is because they reach a point where they're not growing and they don't know what it is, and they simply think that it's just not for them and they just can't do it anymore and they give up. That's what happens. But people who actually get there understand that you have to surpass that in order to win. Not only that, but when you work through the hard times and you make it, the easy times get easier.
Okay, so we had 1, ownership. 2, eager to learn. 3, focus on solution and not on problems. 4, discipline. 5, not being afraid to fail. And 6, working through the hard times. Just one more thing, guys. Really listen to what I'm about to say.
So if you want to win in the game of life, the biggest barrier you're going to find is yourself. You're gonna be the reason if you do something or if you don't. No one else. No one else. So if you want to win the game against yourself, which is the really important one, leave your comfort zone and start growing. There is no such thing as a secret for winning or a secret for success or anything like that. It's only about doing something, getting started, failing at it, improving, and doing it again. That's all it is.